98. We're actually at 102. So we're hoping for the best here. But I guess I could turn the text on so you guys can actually see our count. That would probably be helpful too. But yes, last stream for about a week. Maybe when I come back from work, there'll be an event that we can focus on. You never know. One thing I'm going to do to save myself some time is we're going to save here. Nope, don't need that either. I do need this, though. Make a sandwich. We need tofu. Salty, spicy. Stick drift. When I do come back to streaming, things might look a little bit different, but we'll figure it out as we go. There will still be some Pokemon streams, for sure. Hopefully we'll have that push towards the ad revenue on the channel. That would be wonderful. Before we get into our spot. The spot. But I hope you guys have a wonderful long weekend. I hope you guys have a great week while I'm gone. And part of me hopes we don't get this shiny today, because the day I do get the shiny, I do want to make a long form video about it. But I also do want to get the shiny out of the way, so that maybe if there's a little bit of downtime while I'm working at the farm, I can like script out the video. We'll see. Also, for those of you who don't know, Pokemon TCG Pocket is available to pre-install on your phones right now. You may not be able to actually play it yet, but we have the ability to pre-install it. Which is actually super nice because we know it's coming. And for me, wanting to slowly transition this channel into a card channel, that's like card content. Free card content. Every day. I'll have to install a screen recording app, I think. But worth it. I didn't want that. Also, massive Pokemon Go update that takes place on September 3rd. I have a summary video for it. If you guys haven't checked it out, make sure to check it out. Give it a like. You know, help out the channel. Helping out the channel is free. It's the best part of it. Oh, nothing there. I'm gonna plug this right now just because things will look a little different when I come back from the farm. Make sure you're following my Twitch as well. It's the same username, twitch.tv/burgers_88. We will be doing some Pokemon streams still, but I'm going to try and branch off a little bit more into variety content. And I want to keep this channel as a Pokemon channel. So, if you wanted to see more of my streams, then make sure to follow that. Because we get to see you guys there too. The biggest thing that I'm kind of hoping for out of content, like short-term goal for content, is for it to be able to pay for Xbox Game Pass. That's that's the legitimate truth right now. You have lots of different games that I should be able to play there for an affordable price. But I still have so much that I can play without that. Hey! Scratching the side of my head, taking a second to breathe. That worked for us. Easy catch. So we got 103. I was on my way up. I was on my way up. I think too last night I kind of came to this revelation where like I have a big lofty goal for everything that I want in the future, but at the end of the day I'm just one person, and I was sticking my hand in so many cookie jars, like 3 or 4 cookie jars, and guess what? I only got 2 hands. So it's we are definitely going to be focusing on more content related stuff than anything else, because the simple fact is I can earn money on content without spending a ton of money right now. Building axes, it's still an inherent risk because I have to spend money to make money, if the stuff even sells. And the card business, there's definitely some things that I have to purchase, like a business license and a home occupation license, shelving, inventory, all that stuff. So again, it's spending money to make money, which eventually will happen, but we don't. There's no guaranteed payoff. Selling Pokemon cards is an extremely competitive market, right? And yes, it'll help out content, but it's just doing a lot for one person. So there's certain things that are gonna take a step back when I come back from the farm, and it's not content, because I'm just one person. I know once I get like the venue and things going, it's probably not smart to have that at the top. Once I incorporate everything, and once I have a couple staff members to help me out with some stuff, whether that's an editor or somebody to help me pack orders every day, then that takes off a lot for me. And then I can sort of dive more into more things. Not to mention, when I'm at the venue, I can build the axes while I'm at the venue. So I'm effectively doubling my time and my efficiency at that point. So, you know, I'm still going to be building axes as we go, but it's just going to be one of those, like, if I find the motivation or if I have an idea, it's like super creative, something that I really want to push myself with, something that I genuinely want to try to do, and the creative energy is there, then I'll do it. But until that point, it's just, it's a lot to do. Not to mention, the space that I'm doing it in right now, it's not the most effective space. It's very compact. I don't have a ton of room, and I only have one spot where I can plug in all my tools, and it's a very limited spot. So I'm constantly moving my tools from one table to the other table to, and they're not small tools. Like, it's a massive table saw, band saw, oscillating sanders, grinders. Like, it's not like they're just hand tools. They're like actual bench tools. So I waste... Last night I was shaping the handle to mount a head onto... I guess hang a head onto the handle. And I wasted probably close to an hour just moving tools so I could work. And moving clamps and just finding a pencil, finding just minor things. Wasted a ton of time. And the more I thought about it, I was like, man, if I had that hour back... you know, that's either an hour more of streaming, which generating revenue, or an hour of editing, which is generating exposure, which generates revenue. So there's just a few things that while I was doing that last night, kind of had a small epiphany around where I was like, yeah, okay, you know, it's better this way. And I get to interact with all your smiling faces a lot more this way, too. You know, I don't have to limit myself to 1 or 2 hour streams. I can do 4 to 6 hour streams every day. Help grow the name and help grow the brand. And it'll be good. But I am excited to get into more variety games for sure. And the other thing that I realized too is trying to feed myself from fewer cookie jars, so to speak, will allow me to master one thing and do that one thing more effectively, more efficiently, bigger and better, before I move on to something else. You know, I can... And I've been doing content... The truth is, I've been doing content the hard way for like 2 years. There's an easier way to do content. It's still... a very competitive market, for sure. But there's niches within that market, and it's very... Like, the odds are stacked against you, like the 3-segment shiny Dunsparce. This helps, right? But, you know, there's still things that can happen where I might not make it. But I'm already affiliate on Twitch. And I'm already partner on YouTube. So it's just a matter of growing that now. And I've been doing it the hard way for 2 years. So maybe if I do a little bit more research... Oh, crap. And figure out more effective ways to do things, then it'll be better for me. But we'll see. But the other part of it too is I'm going to be much less stressed about trying to do everything in a day when I have one thing to do in a day. And if I do that one thing, which is content, streaming, and editing, then I'm probably not going to need is the wrong word. Mainly, what's going on? My favorite starter Pokemon of all time is Squirtle, because my favorite Pokemon of all time is Blastoise. But yeah, I'm just thinking like I'll have more energy, I'll probably have better workouts, probably shed some pounds because I'm less stressed, you know. So I think that overall, focusing on one thing instead of 10 is a better move. No, I'm in the middle of a bunch of things with this hunt. I'm on a timed sandwich and I need as many shiny Dunsparce as I can get. Oh. Alright. We didn't interact with the Dundunsparce. That's good. We don't need no Dundunsparce. It's impossible for the Dundunsparce to be 3-segment when they spawn on the... 2 Wallsparce in there, but neither of them were shiny. Another Wallsparce that's not shiny. So after these Evos, if one of the 2 of them isn't a 3-segment Dundunsparce, we'll be at 104. Ooh wee. That's actually kind of crazy. Like, my overall shiny total, I don't even remember what it's at in the game. Doesn't include these 104. 350 something I think I'm at. I need to go through my boxes. Get rid of all the non-shiny Pokemon. But keep all the ones that are shiny locked or that I have a harder time getting. What I need to do is finish my Violet file, at least to the point of getting Area 0 unlocked. And then get the shinies from there, transfer them to this file. To make it easier. I know we could Union Circle, and if my mods were here, I would trust them for that, but it's also just as easy for me to throw in Violet, beat the game real quick, get to Area 0, harvest some Herba Mystica, make some sandwiches. Mind you, I have to beat a few raids first, like 10. 5-star, 6-star raids. Which, knowing what I know, just get Goldango and Annihilate. And you can probably handle most things. Because then we'll get to 5- and 6-star raids that will actually drop some Herba Mystica. But that's for another time. Maybe not, though. Look at them all just spawn in as I sit here. It's wonderful. Three on one, Sammy. Nice. That's a win. A male. Up to 105. That felt so wrong. Goodbye, shiny Metagross. Hello, shiny Dunsparce. Let's go over here. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Doing their little power wheelies. We're probably pretty close to done with the sandwich. Yeah, 30 seconds. Kind of what I figured. Still, 3 of the sandwich is pretty good. Likely means that we're not gonna have near the success on the next couple sandwiches, but that's the risks we take. It's gotta be over, yeah. It's Jover. Let's go here. All level 58. Well, ain't that interesting. Well, this one already knows. Oh, no, never mind. I'm in the wrong menu. The fact that it knows Roost is actually kind of hilarious. $200 HP. Speed. Cow. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Hey. This will be number 103. If I don't see 3 bellies for 103, never mind. Never mind. It's got to be 104 then. No, we can't see 4 bellies. But, maybe I gotta come from this side. And the last attempt for this round. It's never gonna happen. It's never gonna happen. Tofu, salty, spicy. I gotta change my number. 105. Oh no, I'm gonna use my full 10 minutes here. Beep, beep, beep. Ramp. Bolt it. Gun it. Weave your way through Farigarath. I have arrived. I do want to order one of the Costco 151 Ultra Premium Collection boxes, because they're on for like really cheap. I just don't think I have a method of payment that Costco accepts online, because they don't accept Visa in store, only MasterCard or debit. When I use my debit card online, it converts to a Visa. So I'll have to borrow my parents' Costco credit card, and then I'll just pay them back. Because some stores got the min store, my store did not get the min store. Which is a slight inconvenience. No spawning? Man. You can be better, Dunsparce. I believe in you. I should know that there's one there every time. Over the wall. Yep. Yeah, this will be the last sandwich. I'm gonna call it a stream after this sandwich, because again, lots of things to do before I pack up and head out for about a week. Might, that was some interesting sounds. I might get some randomizers going for when I come back. Do some, fire red or leaf green randomizers. We shall see. Like I said, hopefully, fingers crossed, ideally, we slowly convert this YouTube channel into a Pokemon card. Yeah. With a lot of the new sets being released very soon, kind of like the ideal time to do it. Doo-doo-doo. You know, I don't feel so bad back in the day. I know it sounds like a ridiculous thing, or even to this day, but like more so back in the day when I was working full-time and I would take weeks and months off of stream just because I had like no energy to do it. I don't feel so bad about that because I'm seeing a couple other of my streamer friends needing to do that too. So I don't feel so bad about it. But it does still in the back of my head make me wonder, like, what if I was more consistent with everything? But you can't kick yourself about things that happened in the past. The past is the past. It shaped who we are. Now we're great people. And we have nothing but awesome things to look forward to in the future. Hopefully. Itchy palm on my head. That one fell. Is it still alive? It is! Not shiny though. But it is still alive. Hey guys, what's going on? I honestly didn't know that they would spawn on crystals. Ooh. You complaining for? I'm not capturing you. You get to be wild and free still. Do, 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 do. Hoppity hop. Hey! What an opportune time to jump over the wall. That'll put us at 106. Good. Ah! That's what I wanted. Venusaur. I remember how much of a pain of time I had catching the shiny Venusaur. The first one I saw, it was just like Beldum all over again. Well, Beldum was like Venusaur all over, if I'm being honest. Because the Venusaur came well before Beldum. But man, that was a struggle. I think it was like a 35-minute battle to try and catch the stupid thing. Which was... shocking because I didn't have nearly that issue with any of the Paradox Pokemon, including Roaring Moon. do. 15? Yeah. It's a blue one. Hopefully we get this Dunsparce. Or this Dunsparce. Added one too many Duns there, but that's for effect. Hopefully it happens soon. If not, And I guess the anticipation builds higher and higher, right? Master Eevee, what's up? Good to see you. Honestly, the only thing up is the Dunsparce number. We got 3 Dunsparce on the first sandwich and struck out 0s. Womp womp. How are you doing? Kiddo ready for school? That's fair. Is she like everyday school starting after the long weekend here? I don't know why I'm so tired. I feel like I slept absolutely fine last night, but I guess not. Yep, starting Tuesday. Nice. That'll be good for her. Especially because she enjoyed the first day, right? Full time. Oh, baby. That'll be me when I come back from the farm. I'm gonna really focus more on content, that's for sure. We're also sitting at 3,714 watch hours, which by my math, that means there's 286 watch hours to go until we get that ad revenue monetization. Unfortunate I'll be gone for a week, but maybe by chance it'll hit if that Pokemon Go video takes off a little bit. I mean, if I'm gone for 7 days, I'm trying to stack up random cards to open sometime. Nice. Yeah, if the Pokemon Go video does well, 284 watch hours. Let me do some quick math. That's 6 days at 50 hours a day. No. 5 days at 50 hours a day would be enough. Not quite, but close enough. It would only be 34 hours off. So 6 days would get us there. 7 days were roughly 35. Is that the math? Did my brain do it right? Nope, 245. So 40 times 7 is 280. It'd have to be like 40 and a half hours over 7 days of watch time. It's close if that Pokemon Go video does well. And if I can do the right things when I come back from the farm. I don't want to promise this. I might set up randomizers. We'll see. We're trying. That is true. The thing is last year at this time, I had a couple videos do really well because I did reaction videos to the trailers for the DLC. And then I also did spoilers and rumor videos for the DLC coming out. So we're fighting against all of those watch hours falling off. The truth of the matter is, my mom watches on her phone for like at least 10 hours a day. Pretty sure it's closer to 11 or 12. Just because she turns it on when she wakes up, shuts it off when she goes to bed. That would be enough watch hours to get the ad revenue incentive. But as you're watching Master Eevee, and as much as she's watching, and those are adding up, I'm having just as many fall off, if not a little bit more, because of how well those videos did last year. So it feels like an ever uphill battle, but eventually we'll grow beyond it. Because I think the math works out. If you take 4,000 and divide it by 365, I think it's 11 hours a day. Yeah, it's 10.95 hours, so 11 hours a day of watch time is what you need to keep your ad revenue incentive. So that basically means if I stream 1 hour of Pokemon every day, what is on 24/7 pretty much? Yeah, that's interesting. I know when it hits the shorts, the shorts, those don't count for watch time, but they count towards the shorts metric if it hits. You just keep resetting. Perfect. Yeah, it's I also don't know. The thing is like, I also have to remember, not only did I have videos do well, I was also streaming semi-regular on this as well. Random playlists, that works out well. So, I don't know how it exactly calculates. Like, I just know that my dashboard's 5 days behind. But I also don't really care to pay attention as to see what's falling off of my watch hours anymore. It's taxing. It's honestly ridiculous, but I think we'll get there one day. And then eventually, as that ad revenue comes in, because the nice thing is like, you can pick, once that ad revenue hits, you can pick whatever playlist you want, and I'll earn ad revenue on shorts, on replays of live streams, on replays of any video, and I'll be getting free money. Like, it's pretty crazy that way. And then when I get that YouTube payout, I'm just gonna go buy Pokemon cards and open it up for content. And then whatever I get for cards, I'm gonna sell on eBay, like the doubles. I'm gonna keep the hits that I want to keep, but if there's doubles, then I'm gonna sell them on eBay, and then that'll be how I start building towards my my Axewing venue. Because I realized last night, I was talking about this when there was nobody here. Now that you're here, Master Eevee, I can say it again. I realized last night, and I'm putting a lot of pressure on myself to maximize and be the best I can be in a lot of different areas, and it's probably too many areas for me to handle, and that's why I was feeling overwhelmed basically all week. So I'm gonna kind of put the card business on the back burner a little bit. I'm also gonna put axes on the back burner a little bit, and I'm just really gonna focus on a lot of content already being monetized on Twitch and already being you want your signed energy card? I'll do your signed energy card right now. How many do you want? But once we get to that spot where, once I come back, I'll work on axes, but not like I'm doing in a production line. I'll work on axes when I feel like I have a pattern or a color combo or something is extra motivating or inspiring me to do so. And when it comes to selling things on eBay, that much I can handle. I've done that for years already, so I can keep that going. And I will. But I think the key right now is to just focus on content and figure out the best way to get videos noticed and to get things moving that direction. At least one. I got way more than. So, yeah, I think it's just better to try and really nail down a routine and life. With the one thing that has the most potential. Now, they all have potential. Don't get me wrong on that. But you look at some other YouTubers, content creators. One thing I am very bad at is branching my content out outside of YouTube and Twitch. I am terrible at that. Just like Dunsparce is terrible at being a 3-segment Dundunsparce. So I'm going to branch out more onto things like TikTok and Instagram and Facebook and try and get more clips out there, especially when I do variety gaming. There's a lot more clips that can happen on variety gaming and a lot more craziness that becomes more engaging to bring back people to stream. How about that way? Because I look at people like, I don't know if you've ever heard of Call Me Chris. TikTok made her career. She started her TikTok. She's at 50 million people on TikTok. She's at 11.5 million subscribers on YouTube. She makes at minimum 60 grand a month, which is crazy. Crazy. So I just got to get better at branching out, outsourcing the content and stuff. You'd rather collect other streamer friends' cards? Totally fair. Totally fair. You're lucky, Master Eevee. Doing an extra sandwich. Because you're here. We're We're cultivating watch hours. Bum, bum, bum. And I can still do, like, live stream card openings, too. There's nothing saying I can't. I have the setup to do that. I literally use my stream software to record card opening videos. So there's still potential for that, too. I just think I've been doing content the hard way for 2 years and making progress. If I do content for the next few months and do it the smart way, I can probably make even more progress than I've made in 6 months than I have in 2 years. And take it more seriously, too. Instead of having these short 1 to 2 hour streams, streaming 4 to 6 hours, maximize the amount of time that I can get exposure to people, I think will go a long way to especially growing Twitch and hitting new categories on Twitch. And another advantage I thought of yesterday is I could take a couple of those stream elements sponsorships that they're offering, and it wouldn't feel out of place if I'm doing variety games. Now, what I'm going to say is those sponsorships would involve potentially getting my viewers to download a game using my code and get to a certain point for me to get paid, which you guys could just delete the game after that. But it wouldn't feel as out of place doing sponsored content as a variety gamer over a strict Pokemon streamer. And don't get me wrong, we'll still stream Pokemon. But it'll be less. I had to get the itch in my back. You know, and I might be shooting myself in the foot a little bit revenue-wise by cutting back on Pokemon. But if I'm able to grow my other gaming channel to the point where it's also collecting revenue, then I'm not. I thought I was well past that. No. So, with that being said, Master Eevee, get used to seeing my face even more. Every day, 11 a.m. your time. I'm going to treat it like a job. The one thing that I thought of last night, and I was kind of talking to McKnights about it a little bit, I was like, I should come up with a way for chat to punish me if I'm late to stream like a job. Because like if you're late for your job, like you get write-ups and there's consequences and you're fired. I had nothing for stream. I was like, I wonder if I could set it up so that, like, on my stream deck, I can automatically lower all my channel point redemptions to, like, 1 point. So if you want to have a bunch of sounds go off, it's going to cost you, like, 1 channel point. And you can bombard me with sound, like, alerts as much as possible to annoy me and drive me crazy because I was late as punishment. Instead of just being so nonchalant about it. Now, at the end of the day, I could just not stream ever again and receive punishment again, but it also could lead to a funny moment on stream. Right? It could also lead to a funny moment that I can clip to put out to other social media to be like, hey, come follow me on Twitch and punish me if I'm ever late for a stream. They'll still have their normal channel point redemption values, but if I'm late, I'm wondering if I can set it up on my stream deck where I can change the channel points or activate the cheaper ones if I am late, right? Because I don't want to go through changing channel point redemptions all the time. I have my stream deck, I just one button and it's done. So, lots of things to consider. But I want to get more professional with things. I want to try and get a few more emotes for both Twitch and YouTube. I do want to try and get a few more like automated things that you guys can do to have fun with. And I'm sure I can do it all. It's just going to take some studying to do it. And like when I come back from the farm for the first couple of days, I'm likely going to still be streaming just Pokemon while I organize some other stuff for my room. Because I gotta move some of my consoles off the display shelves onto a shelf that I'm gonna buy for my consoles for streaming. And then I'm gonna streamline them all into one shelf. I'm gonna wire them in pretty nice, get my HDMI switch going. Like having fun and learning new things? Me too. Especially when it makes it fun for everyone. You know, and if I build that console shelf, I could like my desk will be freed up with so much space. It should be so nice. It'll feel so good. I don't have monitors sitting on top of Xboxes. I don't have switches sitting under monitors. I won't have my Super NT taking up space, just teetering, ready to fall off at any given moment because that would suck. Because on the secondary market, because they're not available on the original market anymore, they're like $500. Yeah, that would be wonderful. Eventually, too, like my lights in the background here, it'll be a pretty penny. It'll cost a ton of money. But eventually, I would love to upgrade them to the Govee, like, tube snap-together lights. Because then I can control those from my Steam Deck. And you guys can control them with channel point redemptions without me having to use a remote. I also want to put my console stands on risers. I can build my own risers. I'm pretty sure I'm capable of doing that. And then you guys can see those a little bit more as well. Just like probably like 12 to 16 inch risers, something like that. And then it'll give my room a little bit more storage too. Lots of plans, but I think things are going to be more... okay. It's going to be more professional for you guys. We'll see about upgrading things like a microphone. We'll see about upgrading things like the webcams. You know, the capture cards, the computer, things like that as we go. But... to start with, we got to just deal with the interactive experience and the things that I currently have, right? Improve on those, utilize what I have better. You haven't played Pokemon Unite in a few months? I just realized I've never played Pokemon Unite. Whoops. But I think I have a decent enough setup. I just need to utilize it better. I do want to upgrade the mic, and while I'm at the farm, the crazy part is I probably will make enough money that I can buy my PS5 and get the mic set up that I want. But I don't see right now, I don't see buying a new microphone completely worth it. It is worth a new... I know a new microphone is worth it. But right now, this one works to a certain point. I know that if I get into certain games, if I notice that my reactions are getting clipped out, then I'm going to have to do that. But I'm trying to build things as effectively as possible so that I don't go broke before I have the chance to make it, if that makes sense, from the farm. I should be home in time for the Stellar Crown release, though. I think that's on the 14th. And I'll go buy a ETB of Stellar Crown. We'll open that up. That'll be good. And then we got Sparking Surge, or whatever it is after that, in November. I think it's November. I'm not even sure. But it is an exciting time for the Pokemon trading card game. There's no doubt about it. A less exciting time for the Pokemon video games. But Regulation H is live now, where they're banning all legendaries and Paradox Pokemon. I don't know how that affects the game because I'm not competitive, but I know about it. Maybe I should play Unite. Pretty sure it's free to play, isn't it? It's like the Pokemon MMO, isn't it? That could be something I could do to change up my content, maybe get back more interested in it. I'll look into that. I know you can get it on your phone and it's free. It's like World of Warcraft but Pokemon. Or Diablo but Pokemon. I could get behind that. I'd definitely get behind that. It's free on the Switch. That sounds like music to my ears. I like the word free. Because the way I kind of see things right now, I do want content to pay for content. It's not possible where I'm at. So I will have to put some money out of pocket for things that I do want to play on my variety stuff. Like the new Dragon Ball game that's coming out in October. Literally on my birthday. So on October 11th, we're going to be doing a long stream only on Twitch. Playing the new Dragon Ball game. Or Borderlands 4 coming out in 2025. There's also some, like, racing games I want to do. I do want to get back onto Game Pass because I did enjoy Fortnite. I'm not going to lie. I enjoyed Fortnite, so I wouldn't mind doing a day of Fortnite a week. Play all my retro games. You know, utilize everything that I have currently, though, that doesn't cost me money to try and generate money is the smartest way to do things, so. We don't have a single one, and we're more than halfway done. At least I don't think we do. Oh. So, but I think we'll get there. Right, Master Eevee? It'll get there. It'll all work out. If I keep up the grind, even if I'm streaming to 3 people for a month, 2 months, 3 months, we'll figure it out. Not like I haven't been streaming to 3 people for 5 years now. I should definitely show you one of the axe handles I finished recently, though. It is a thing of beauty. Holy man. If we get this somehow. You know, when it comes to YouTube, it just takes a couple things to get really lucky. To take off. And you're kind of set. My biggest thing, though, is like, I know there's other resources out there to help grow everything, and I just haven't utilized them either effectively or at all. That's the biggest thing. And if I start to do that, I know I'll see much more growth. Actually take some time to sit down and do some research and some studying about how, you know, maybe when releasing YouTube videos matters, or how to make more effective thumbnails and titles, or what matters most on TikTok. Like, because I know that utilizing TikTok is, and Instagram Reels right now, those two things have such a massive reach that it's almost impossible to not grow those platforms, which in turn should grow your Twitch platform as well. So, and YouTube, either way. Like I said, I've been doing content over the past 2 years the hard way, and I've still been getting growth. We should go about it the smart way over the next little while and see how it goes. Itchy inside my ear. You know. And the thing is, too, like, having that epiphany last night of taking a step back from trying to do so much at one time. If I take a step back, then I can put more quality behind my content, too. And have more content out, because I think where a big, how do I want to phrase this? If I create a clip on Twitch and download it from Twitch to put to my editing software, because it's very easy to do now, or even share direct from Twitch to TikTok or YouTube Shorts, because I can. That it's absolutely possible. The quality isn't there, as if it's me recording the video, cutting it out from my VOD, and then uploading it. It's a little extra work, but the quality is better. And I can tell you, Master Eevee, I don't know that it's worth it. More people will see it, but it's less engaging people. I think paying to reach is kind of a scam, if I'm being honest. I think there's enough free resources out there to greater utilize algorithms than paying. I could be wrong. And maybe that's why I'm stuck at 3 viewers on Twitch, is because I'm not clicking those links that people put in my, chat window to say buy viewers and followers, which I'm not going to do because that's against Twitch TOS, and Twitch is my only source of money. Even if it is a few cents a day, I can't sacrifice that. But I know when I worked at the axe throwing venue, we would pay to boost our posts once in a while for certain weekends, and I don't think that he really saw the return from that. I could be wrong, but whenever he paid to boost a post, it never really felt like there was an increase in business. Now, two totally different worlds. But, oh, there definitely is. There definitely is. Just a matter of finding them. Why? We just want one shiny on this sandwich. Just one. I don't want to be skunked. Apparently when I go back out to the farm, there's going to be somebody sleeping in the same room I'm sleeping in. Ugh. That'll be interesting. It's my friend's brother and they don't get along, so we'll see what happens. Oh well. He'll have to put up with my snoring and farting. I've put more work into that farm this year than he has in 3 years, so that's as much my room as his. Yeah, see? That's exactly what it is. The only family that cares enough to support my stuff, though, is my mom, so she's the only one watching. And I'll do the same when I'm around and have time. It's the least I can do, return the favor. Pretty sure I hit the fly button there. You guys heard it. You guys saw it. Yeah. That seems about right. The one thing I know for sure, Master Eevee, and I've done the math on this, is Twitch ad revenue is actually crazy good. So on YouTube, you only get a 35% split. At most. It's even fewer, it's even smaller on shorts. It's up to you on YouTube to drive your CPM and RPM as high as possible. On Twitch, if you run the proper amount of ads on Twitch, like I'm 4 minutes an hour right now. If you're at 3 minutes per hour, you go from 35% to 55%. Hey, we got one on the sandwich. Look at that. I praised Twitch and got rewarded. So, what I noticed is your non-subscribers are almost more valuable than your subscribers. The only thing is paid subscriptions are a guaranteed income. Ad revenue isn't necessarily guaranteed income. But you, as an example, so like when I get back from the farm, I'm going to be doing 4 to 6 hour streams. There's streams where oh my god, was it literally a last second shiny Dunsparce? Like actually a very last second shiny Dunsparce? That's bonkers. That's bonkers. Where it's literally just you watching my Twitch for a couple hours, and I'll make 25 cents. So now you compound that over, say, 30 streams of 2 hours, but 30 streams of 25 cents, my brain can't do the math right now. It's like $7.50 that I would earn from you off of ads, just on a 2-hour stream. Whereas if you subscribe to me, even if it was Prime or whatever, I would make like $2.60. But I'm about to bump things up to 4 to 6 hour streams. So now there's nothing saying that I couldn't make like $10 to $12 off of ad revenue of just you watching. As crazy as that sounds. But then, with that being said, you're also not going to be split between YouTube and Twitch. So, that. It's actually kind of crazy when you think about what could possibly lead to it. I know there's a guy that averages... Oh, what I hear? He averaged 250-ish viewers on stream, and he got paid almost $700 a month off of ads. So, okay, cool. So, I think if I do the right things, we'll head the right direction and things will be fine. The idea behind doing variety gaming too is hitting new categories and hitting new people, hitting less populated categories to hopefully have people stick around for me and not the game, is also hopefully another marketing ploy / strategy. But this is the last evolution for the day, number 106. Are we going to get lucky with 3 segments, 106? We are not. We are not. So, we are calling it a stream there. When you can, I'm the main channel. Awesome. I know it's whenever you can. And I appreciate it. But we're going to call it a stream there. It is the last stream for about a week. I can't tell you guys a specific time as to when I'm going to be back. It could be 5 days. It could be 10 days. I'll keep you updated in Discord. I'll keep you updated on the community tab in Facebook. And go from there. But thank you for watching today. But one thing I can promise you is when I come back, it'll be more serious. It'll be an actual... Treat this like a job. Treat it like, I want to make something of it. So, that'll be rewarding everybody for that. So thank you for watching today. I hope you guys have a good rest of your long weekend. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you in a week or so. Bye.